Imagine you're taking a walk through your neighborhood park with your friends on a cool, sunny day. You pass by your neighbor and their dog taking one of their daily walks. You pass by the playground and a sparkling fountain, when all of a sudden, you start to hear some unusual sounds of splashing and birdsong. As you follow these strange sounds into a cluster of trees, the air seems to get warmer. And the closer you get to the sound, the more the trees begin to change into a dense jungle. You push past a large bush, only to stumble into a wild animal meeting. You look in amazement at a giant giraffe, a sly alligator, a happy hippo, and a wise-looking elephant with a chipper toucan on its back. You can hardly believe your eyes, and just then you hear your friends calling you back to the neighborhood park you just knew. You'll have to tell them all about the fantastic jungle animals you've just seen. Luckily, today we will be learning how to sculpt one of these jungle animals out of clay. Would you like to learn how to make a hippo? First, gather your supplies. You'll need 1 aluminum foil hippo structure, 2 pre-baked eyes, and blocks of yellow, green, beige, purple, gray, and white clay. For your first step, take a chunk of purple clay and a stick of gray clay. Roll them together until they are completely mixed. Using a rolling pin, round marker, or just your hands, flatten your purple-gray clay into strips and cover all of your hippo's foil structure. Once the foil structure is all covered, make sure to smooth over any bumps, bubbles, or bald spots. Now for some body details. Mix a bit of purple, gray, and mostly white clay completely. Using your new light purple-gray clay, roll a ball, flatten it, and place onto the belly of your hippo. Then, roll 4 even smaller balls of light purple-gray clay and place on the bottoms of each of your hippo's legs. For your hippo's toes, roll 12 tiny balls of your original purple-gray clay and place above each of your hippo's light purple-gray feet circles. And to add toenails to your hippo, place even tinier balls of beige clay onto each toe. Hippos can be a little wrinkly in places, so let's make some of those wrinkles. Roll 6 small thin cylinders out of the original purple-gray clay and place 3 horizontally on each of your hippo's shoulders. Now let's make some teeth. We're going to add some funny teeth to our hippo, but you can decide what kind of or how many teeth you want to add to your hippo. For ours, we're rolling out 3 short cylinders of white clay and placing them around the bottom rim of our hippo's face. For the upper lip, roll a long cylinder of the original purple-gray clay and place around the bottom rim of the hippo's face, slightly covering the tops of the teeth. Then smooth the tops of the long cylinder into the rest of the hippo's face. Now to make your hippo's lower jaw. Flatten a ball of purple-gray clay into a circle. Place a slightly smaller black clay circle on top of that purple-gray circle to make the inside of the mouth. Then, place an even smaller circle of beige clay onto them both to make the tongue. Wrap a long cylinder of purple-gray clay around these stacks of circles to make the lower lip and place onto the bottom side of your hippo's face. We add one last tooth onto the bottom jaw. Maybe you'll want to add a few extra teeth here too. Our hippo is a smiling one, so we'll add some smile lines. To make those, roll 2 balls of purple-gray clay into short, thin cylinders. Slightly bend them in the middle and place on the corners of each side of your hippo's smile. Let's add some more facial details. Press little spots where each of your eyes are going to go, and flatten 2 small balls of beige clay onto the insides of each of your hippo's ears. Then place each of your pre-baked eyes onto the face. Make 2 long, thin cylinders of purple-gray clay and curve around the rim of each ear. Then make a 3rd thin cylinder and place above both eyes. To add eyebrows, roll 2 very tiny worms of black clay and place above each eye. You can play around here with how you want to make your hippo look. Angry, sad, or happy? You decide. Let's create the hair. Make about 12 small, long cones out of purple-gray clay and place each of them on the very top of your hippo's head, pointing straight up. And for the finishing touch, let's add in the patch of grass the hippo is sitting in. Make about 13 long cones of green clay. Press them into the bottom of the back side of the hippo and point them out and away from the body, making some strands of grass a little wavier than others. For the grass in the front, mix 2 sticks of green and yellow clay. Make about 7 long cones of your new yellow-green clay, and place them on the bottom of the front side of your hippo. Make slightly shorter strands of yellow-green clay and add throughout the grass you already created. And you're done! You've created your very own clay hippo.